Hi, everybody. We're here for the Psychic Triad. That's what, ladies, I think that's what we really need that Psychic Triad. We need our own opening thing.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll work on it. We'll get something.
Well, it's so nice to see everybody today on this wonderful Friday, at least in the Pacific Northwest. We have a break from winter or wintry like weather, and it's sunny and just beautiful. How is it in your areas? How about you, Jean?
It's beautiful, sunny, gorgeous day today. It's close to 70 and just a beautiful day.
Wow, ours is still cold, just looks pretty. How about you, Terry?
Well, we're in the middle of our third winter, and we've got probably another week of on and off snow, but my daffodils are coming up. So, hey, spring is on its way,
Wonderful.
and it's worth waiting for.
Well, I'd like to say hello to some of the people in the chat. We got Ness, and Ness, I saw your question and marked it up, and Pooja, and I marked your question too. I see Lark Camper. Hi, Lark. You have been coming to all of our shows all week long. Thank you. Lottie B, hugs from spirit. Now, Lottie B, I think I've seen you before, but I haven't seen the part of your name, hugs from spirit. That's so
Yeah,
nice.
that's beautiful.
Yeah. Who else is here? Melinda Salinas. Oh, and Melinda is getting in on the weather report here. Beautiful down here in Texas too. A little chilly, but so nice. Yeah, thank you. And T. Lynn is here. Wow, that is just lovely to see everybody. It's Friday. It's our Psychic Triad. We have a really, and Denise McMillan's here. Cool. We
Hi.
love our Psychic Triad.
Yes,
This
we
is
do.
where three psychic mediums who are really quite good, if I may say myself, that give you excellent readings. And one of the reasons that such an interesting readings is because each of us come at the reading from our own
Yes.
clairsentience, clairs, our own senses, and so you get a really deep reading. And we love it because we get going what's called the psychic bounce, where we start bouncing off of each other and starting to see and hear similar things. But it's really fun to do. I see Akila and Denise McMillan. I already said Denise, but hi, Denise. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We're excited, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we'll be doing readings on just about anything today. Your spirit guides, your loved ones, your pets, your galactic team, your angels. If you want to know about something that's going on in this current lifetime, and if you don't know what to ask and you just want a general energy reading, it would be like we would be picking up on your soul's vibration and sort of talking about what we see, feel, and hear around your own soul's vibration, and sort of like a snapshot of your energy. That's always fun to do too. For anybody that's new, that is watching, that just wants to give it a try. I like to throw that out from time to time. And sometimes when I do, it's usually there's somebody new in it, listening, that wants to participate, but just not really sure what they want to hear yet.
Yeah, it's a great way if you're brand new to this to start out to see what we got. Just real quick, Sharon O'Brien is in on the weather report right now in the 60s in Los Angeles. Rainy and cloudy for the Easter weekend. Whoops. Now I'm getting crazy here. Sorry. Uh, I am really happy that it's the Easter weekend too, ladies. And I did,
Gosh.
yeah, I did have a chance to go to a MeWe fair, and I decided not to because there's too many things going on this weekend. And I thought I better just participate in what's going on right now.
Mm.
How about
Yeah.
you? Do
Easter's a
Easter you?
fantastic time. And my guides told me this year that was one of their messages for 2024 is that it was going to be a year of great revelations. And so I thought about that and meditated on that again. Not too long ago, just thinking about, all the revelations that can come, you know, cosmically, revelations in the world, and then our own inner discoveries, our own things that we can discover that are beautiful and that we can, plant a seed and grow. So I think it's going to be a very special year and, of course, a very special Easter. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. How about you, Jean?
I agree. And as a student of astrology these days, I understand that Aries is the beginning of the zodiac wheel and of all the signs and of the year, the
Mhm.
astrological year. And there's a lot of new beginnings. There's a lot of just there's just the rebirth and the revival and the beginning again, and with the season of the spring here in the northern hemisphere, and it really has so many multi-dimensional meanings for us, and
Mhm.
with each year our vibration and our frequency rises, but this year something seems just a little bit more open and aware. And as you know, I was at a psychic fair recently this past weekend, and I met amazingly aware and open minded people. And
Oh,
it's just so very refreshing. And, they're not psychics themselves, they're regular people. They have kids, they have, a house, they have, pets, and they have jobs. But they are saying, I feel like I get messages. I feel like I have dreams. I feel like I
yeah.
should be learning something. And people are just being called to be aware of this spiritual connection, of
Mhm.
connecting to who our own soul's vibration, to the frequency of something more than just this
Yeah.
human experience. It's just so refreshing. So everything in combination, I'm up to, I rose-colored glasses on to begin with, but even more so this year, I'm very optimistic.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
our energy is a little extra right now. Extra.
Well, it
Hey,
balances out, right? It's
yeah.
the duality. It balances out. It really does. And if
Mhm.
you just look for the positive, it's right there, and it's just as powerful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, hi to 3 new people that just showed up: Melinda Crocker, Tina, McC, and Susie
Ah,
007, who,
hey.
if I remember correctly, you got to Jean, you got to meet her at the fair.
Yes, Susie 007 made an appearance and came to visit with me at the psychic fair recently, and it was so very nice. Also, with Lark Kemper came to visit with me, and some family members actually came to visit with me. Hi,
Cool.
David. Nice to see you. And the Crone Zone ladies are here. Hi, ladies. Actually,
Yay.
we'll be all together on Monday.
Monday.
That's right.
And Terry
That's
Lee, do you
right.
want to tell us a little bit about Monday?
I have been so busy, busy, busy with this project. And it's something that the guides have been working with me on for, oh my goodness, I'm going to say about 6 months. But it just started coming as downloads to me. And then it's really getting powerful. And when I first said that I wanted to do this for my presentation, um, the minute they wrote it down and it was official, I was like, what have I done? This is crazy. But it's going to be about the power of releasing judgment. And it is such an intense power. And it's going to be a lively conversation I think, with all of the ladies there and everybody in the chat. I'm sure that what we're going to present is going to strike a nerve or two with people. And that's great. That's what we want to see. We want to discover this stuff. We want to know how we all feel about this. So come and join us this Monday.
Yeah, this Monday, we're going to, just to back up, this Monday, we're going to be all three of us and more of our friends are going to be on the Wisdom Circle with the Crown Zone on Monday. And Terri Lee is our presenter. So really, really exciting.
Yes.
That's an amazing thing. Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready to get going here?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go with Ness. Ness has asked that she would love an energy reading for the coming days.
All right.
And I'm just going to call, while you two are working on it, I'm going to let the next few people, L&R, please stay nearby, say hi, and Lottie B, stay, you guys are going to be next.
So, Ness, I'm seeing something unusual. I'm seeing something in the shape of the honeycomb, which I think is that an octagon? A honeycomb, is that 8 sides? But I have to find out. I'm not sure, but it's very strong structure, and it's a sacred geometry, and it is repeated throughout nature, and also in the galactic energies as well. But I'm seeing the honeycomb structure for you, and I feel as though there's something that is going to be strengthening either within you, around you, in front of you. I feel as though there is this support structure that is really reliable there. So I hope that makes sense for you. How about you, ladies?
Well, Ness, it's so it's so interesting because the first thing I felt was a flower bud. And what the guides brought to my attention was, we know now that even flowers have a glow of energy around them. And that's what I started to see. Like as the flower blossoms, all the energy that surrounds it, that draws it out in order to receive the sunlight. I think that's what's going on inside of you right now. I think you've got excitement and wonder. Those are the two words that they're giving me for you. You've got the energy of excitement and wonder, and your life is blossoming now. So, really nice to read for you again, Ness. Good to see you.
Wow. Psychic bounce already happening.
It's happening.
So I saw for you, Ness, your path, it was just this lovely, lovely, like woodland path. And I saw all these little bits of leaves, green leaves popping up along the path. And it was so nice. So again, a lot like Terri Lee says, things are happening, things are growing and moving. And then I saw like a little tool on the path. And I really got the impression they would like you to pick this tool up. So I would really suggest that maybe as you are meditating or going about your business or your quiet time, just think about that there may be some spiritual gifts that they want to alert you to, because that tool would be that you might pick up from the path probably is a spiritual gift. So
Beautiful.
look out for that right now.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh, she says, that, well, first she says flowers do have a glow of energy, and that feels hopeful and true. her her past week was very difficult. So we
Mhm.
hope that your next week gets to be a little bit
Yeah.
better.
And that's part of that duality too, Ness, when you come through something hard and you're able to come through that, you grow, and then you have all these wonderful blessings that come from it. So
Mhm.
it's good.
She just real quick, she says there's a hiking trail near her that she goes to, and it's very fresh spring green with growth right now. And here's interesting, I know what the tool is.
Wow.
So she has a secondary question, which is, have they used this tool before? Well, the tool that I saw was old and it was made of brass, and it was not shiny brass. It was old, like it's been touched many, many, many times before. So
Cool.
maybe it's something that they are bringing back to you, maybe in a stronger way this time. So thank you so much for your question. Let's see. Okay, this is Ellen R. So
Oh,
Ellen R, we're so sorry.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
yeah, that you have a cat that died 3 weeks ago. So let's see if we can get her cat.
Ellen, what's their name? Is it a boy cat or a girl cat? Is it an
Ellen's
old
here.
man cat or an old lady cat? I feel like it's an
Mm.
older energy. Just let us know their name.
Zuzu. Zuzu.
Zuzu. Her name was Zuzu.
Aw,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Let's see if we can get Zuzu.
She's saying thanks for taking such good care of me. And she's saying that she's saying thanks for taking such good care of my physical essence. And she's saying that her spiritual essence is still strong and viable. I never use that word. She's saying that she transcended physicalness, I guess. She just transcended forms. She's saying, but her heart, her love, her dedication, her protectiveness, her guardianship over you has not left. And she's saying that you will see her again when your day is comes. You'll meet again. She just is saying, thank you for taking such good care of me. And she understands that the separation of the physical essence of her physical essence is difficult. She's saying that you already have heard her sort of around you, and you
Yeah.
already know that she is around you, that you are aware in some way, shape, or form. And she's saying that this is to help comfort you through the grieving process. How about you, ladies?
Terry, are you getting a visual at all on Zuzu?
Uh, I am. I don't know. I am seeing a visual on Zuzu, but
What
it's more. It's more like the. It's more like Zuzu's energy than her actual form.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
I
What
just
are you
get the
getting?
feeling I'm just kind of seeing I don't know how to describe it. Like she's just kind of fluffy, but she's got her own individual look. I don't know quite how to describe it. Ellen, did she have was she a multicolored cat? Let me know.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just feeling from her. I'm seeing a cat like that that is just her own look, her own personality. She what do I want to say? I don't want to say quirky, but she is delightfully unusual. I see her playing. She's got a favorite little toy. It's either like a mouse or a chipmunk or something. Okay, gray with white.
Oh my
The
gosh,
white is what I'm seeing.
that's what I saw was gray with white markings. Oh my gosh.
There we got to just speak out, don't we? Yeah, and that she was just kind of quirky. And she had this little toy as she was coming into my space, and she was just letting me know that um, she enjoyed so many things that you gave to her. Her favorite toys, her favorite bed, all the little fun things that you would bring home to her. She just felt your love. She felt your love, and she is around you. I sensed her like sort of rubbing up against your legs a little bit. You might feel like a little breeze of cool air or something. I feel her still having that playful, quirky personality that she wants you to know. So watch for the signs, because there'll be signs that she's sending you with her own unique, beautiful soul personality. Yeah, that was really fun.
So I did not see Zuzu on my stage like I normally might see a cat. I
Okay.
saw Zuzu up in heaven. She
Ah.
was walking on the path, and you know how cats walk when that they're like either trying to carry a kitten or they're trying to carry the thing they've just killed to eat, and they have
Yes.
that wide walk.
Yeah.
Zuzu was doing this wide walk, looking around, and she was giving both you a message, Eleanor, and me. She's saying, "You would not believe what I'm seeing over here." And it seems like Zuzu is just prowling around. She's just walking all over the place, getting her eyes full, getting her spirit full. And then she had to tease me a little, because in the past, when I've read for dogs, like my family's dogs that have gone over, they always tell them, "We're going to bark you in when it's your time. We're going to bark you in."
Oh.
You know, you can just like on the 101 Dalmatians, the with the midnight bark or whatever. We're going to bark you in. Listen for our sounds when it's your turn. And this time, the cat is making fun of me. She's like, "Oh, that's funny." But she is saying that she is not going to meow you in, but she's going to be there. She's going to be right there. She will be there for you. And what I get from that too is that she's so close, because she just came over. She's so close to that point of embarkation, let's say.
Mhm.
Um, and so she's already sharing thoughts with you. You may have already she's part of some sort of
Mhm.
um connection, the spiritual connection, like cats often are. She is there. She will help you in when it's your time. There's no hurry, of course, but she's just what a really nice cat. But okay,
Fun.
so thank you for letting us
Mhm. That's fun.
read your Zuzu. And we're so sorry to hear she's passed over. That's, unfortunately, they live a shorter time than we do. Okay, Lottie B is going to be next here. And how about Sharon O'Brien and Denise Macmillan, please say hi or something while we're working so that we know that you're great.
So Lottie B wants to receive a message from her guides, right?
Great. I'm so sorry. I got caught
You jumped in, didn't you, Terry?
on Susie 007's question. And so her dog hit me like, okay, I'm going to focus now. Lottie B, please happy to receive what the guides want to tell me, although she would quite like to know if she'll be leaving her school job soon. Thanks. So let's see what we can get for Lottie B.
So, Lottie B, what I'm picking up from your spirit guides is they say that you have taken on a life of service, that you have devoted your life for the greater good of all, for others, and you have given and provided a path for so many, and you've touched so many lives. They're saying that this is something that is honorable and commendable, and has much devotion. And they're just saying that you have such a high honors in the spiritual realm. They want you to know that this is something that you will be greatly rewarded for. And the moment that you decide to do something that makes you happy is the moment when your reward begins. It's up to you. And while being of service is rewarding, it is a difference when you want to turn it around and have something work in your favor, have something work where you feel fulfilled, where you feel stretched. I feel as though you're going to be learning something new, either an artistic, I'm not sure if you like to do quilting or if you like to do with something else that is artistic that you haven't done before, that you've been interested in, that you'd like to take classes. It could even be spiritual. There's something else that is creative, artistic, and that would really nurture your soul and almost give you like a new breath of fresh air in your life. And they're saying that this reward is there for you whenever you choose. And that's where I'm going to stop. Sorry to be so abrupt, but that's just the way it came through.
That's okay. Well, Lottie, I'm getting some beautiful, beautiful visuals. As I close my eyes, I got the very dark pink, which is the sign the guides give me that they're sending deep, deep, deep love for you. But at the same time, I got the really beautiful, bright yellow gold look that is about awareness and a change. And then it began to kind of spin almost like a portal. And then I asked if it was a portal, and they were explaining to me that it is a great transition is coming into your life. You have many surprises ahead for you, and they want you to know that everything okay, they're saying everything's on the table. They want you to they're saying dig deep inside your heart, find the dreams that have been there for so long, and let yourself bring those dreams out and play with them in your heart and your mind and your soul. This is a time of great transition for you, and it is a time of extreme growth and the time where you can actually envision and manifest. It's a very powerful time for you. And they're directing me to the cards, so I'm going to let Terry read, and I'm going to draw 3 cards while she's reading. How's that? Okay. Ooh, that gave me chills.
Lottie B, both the readings we've just heard just really kind of feel so right to me. But what they immediately showed me about you is they showed me this tatted doily, a white doily. And I'm like, what's up with this? And what they're saying is you have been that person of service all this time, that you have carefully and meticulously created your life. And when they're saying that to me and showing me the doily that's just so intricate, they're referring to this life, but just spiritually too. Spiritually, you've been working on this for a long, 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 long time.
Hmm.
And the doily almost looks like the flower of life, like that, it of course is like a doily, just kind of tatted or crocheted together, but it's also showing these intricate geometries. So tell me more about the intricate geometries. And so the other thing I saw is it was like then suddenly I saw you standing there and going like this, like you were shooting energy out your fingertips. Like like it was just magical energy. And so I think what they're trying to tell you is this is a big time of change, and you are really going to come into your own and really be able to spread love. You're really going to be spreading
Aw.
love in your community, which is so necessary. It's just, especially with that school career, it's just the next step, man, to just keep spreading the love.
All right. Oof. Getting some powerful messages here. Well, I ended up drawing 5 cards, and I'll tell you the story that we got. It was an interesting story as I was drawing them and getting this unfolding before me. They want you to know right off the bat, everything is going to be fine. This is the Sun card, and it is one of the best cards in the deck. It's light shining on everything. It's things being illuminated in your life. It's hope. It's those dreams, I think, that they were talking about deep in your heart. Then you got the Page of Swords, which tells me, and I asked them about it twice. They said this is representative of ambition. This is one of the things that this card means. And as you can tell, this lovely lady is charging right out there. You've got these dreams that you've had and you've held in your heart. And now you're starting to feel the ambition that they may come true. They wanted me to tell you that they're acknowledging with this 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of heartache and loss, that you have been through some tough things and some things that have really hurt you deeply. And the next card was the three of Swords, which is heartbreak. They want you to know that, yes, you've had those times, but those times are behind you now. And so, of course, when I drew those 4 cards, I said, all right, so one card, the final message of these cards is the 10 of Cups. Well, it's kind of bright. There we go. The 10 of Cups. It's success. It's happy family. It's rewards. It's beautiful relationships. And as you can see, I think you can see, there's a rainbow there. Cups are about emotions. And I feel like this whole story here is about your dreams coming true, just as the guides explained earlier. So, very happy message for you. Liked it.
That is so. She says that resonates, and
Good.
she says, "Feel those hard times are from
Oh,
past lives too. Could
okay.
very well be. Could very well
Mhm.
be." And she says, "Thank you."
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that's fabulous. Okay, Sharon O'Brien. Uh, so she says, my
Right.
widowed grandfather remarried shortly after I was born. That woman who I knew as grandmother, does she have a message for me? Her name was Hilda.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, Sharon, you and Hildy had past lives together, is what she's telling me. That even though you're not blood related, there was a reason why she was in your life, and it almost made it easier. Um, there was some sort of there wasn't like that expectation or um, the love that came, the grandmotherly love, the grandmotherly guidance from her was also framed around friendship, framed around nurturing you as a soul and not as, an offspring or, a, as a family member. There was just some lightness to the way that she was connected to you and to everyone. It was almost like it was a choice. There was a choice there. There was no obligation, but you two had a connection that was from past lives that enabled her to almost befriend you. And there was there was no, for you to connect and to be guided by her was, it wasn't like authoritarian. It was more like, let's play together. It was much easier and much more of a synchronistic type of a relationship is what she's telling me. But she said that you have had lifetimes together before and you will again, and that you two are very connected. And she says, you think that she saved your grandfather, but she's saying your grandfather saved her. So it was a beautiful, beautiful relationship and coming together. That it was meant to be. She just really feels lucky to have had that opportunity to be your grandmother and in the family, in your family.
Okay. Well, Sharon, the first thing I saw, and please validate this stuff if you would in the live, a plate full of lacy cookies. I don't know how to describe it. They're just intricate looking little cookies, and just this beautiful woman stepping forward with a smile on her face. Now, she is presenting as just gorgeous. I mean, just sweeping hair and in a lovely dress. And I got the same vibration as Jean did, is that um, she loved to play. She was a playful person in this lifetime, and she is a playful soul. And she's just smiling, and she's letting me know that that is her true essence, that she indeed loves to play, because she says, I had the gift of knowing how to really appreciate all that was around me and how to appreciate life. And I see that you have that as well. She wants you to be very proud of yourself for having that as part of your soul and your spirit. She wants you to continue to share with the others around you. I don't know if you have children around you or young people around you, but she really wants to encourage you to do that. Even though it seems like you're not around them enough or you're not doing enough for them, you really are. So just continue it, because it's the kind, she's saying it's the kind of treasure and gift you can give to another soul that is irreplaceable. It is okay, she's trying to show me. She's saying it actually becomes a part of the very essence of their soul to receive it. And then in their course of life, they can send that on. She's just really honoring you for that. She's a lovely soul, and seeming and just feeling that little playfulness at heart about her. So let me know if that resonates with you at all. And thank you, Sharon.
Oh, that was lovely. Sharon, I'm not actually seeing her body per se. Like, I couldn't describe exactly what she looks like, but for some reason, what's taking her place is it's like there's a human there, and it's like she's wearing a daffodil as a hat, and the daffodil's blocking her face, but this daffodil energy. And so as I kind of got into it a little bit more, I think she was a real bright spot in your grandfather's life. I think that, and possibly in your life too. But she says right away, she said it was all a big surprise. It was a big surprise to suddenly um, marry into such an interesting family. And And she said of you that you were one of the flowers in her garden.
Oh, wow.
And so that, to me, that also says that then she valued you a lot. And she said she'd like you to learn from her both the good and the bad. So she is not saying life that she was completely a really wonderful person, but she's saying that take the good and the bad, the things that she did that you didn't enjoy, or maybe wish she hadn't done, to go ahead and make sure you don't do those to the children and the people in your life. And the last thing she says is, let your garden grow. Be accepting and let your garden grow, because she had no qualms about bringing your family in to her family, having them be part of her garden. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, that's what she has to say.
Beautiful, Terry. I got chills, ladies. I got chills when you were doing your readings. Beautiful.
I wonder if she was a gardener or had a flower garden.
Oh,
She was,
Sharon did say she was not a perfectly lovely person. Well, then, that's good to know. But she really was very adamant about learn from her examples. Don't do the same kinds of things she did, but when she did do the right things, learn from that too. How to make people feel loved and accepted.
yeah. That's what we're all asked to do, right? Isn't that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go to our friend Akila. Wait, what do we got here? Hang on, let me keep going down here. Okay, so we're going to do Akila and then Puja. Puja, I know that time is really short for you first, so maybe let us know if you're going to be able to stick around or not. And then Susie, 007. Okay, so here we go. Hang on, sorry. Akila, right here. Here we go. Akila. If time permits, may I have a message from my galactic team?
so they're talking about your mission. They're talking about you representing the group or just them, your team. It seems like you're part of a group, that you're part of I don't know how else to say it. You're part of them as a group, and you volunteered to come here in this incarnation to Earth to help with the uh, frequencies and the vibrations and the crystal grid around the Earth, and to be here in body and in spirit as a representation, and that they promised that they would guide you and to connect with you, and to you go back there when you go to sleep at night. They say that you connect with them when you go to sleep at night. You may not remember, or you may remember. There may be some things that are familiar to you, but they're saying that it's important that you understand it's okay to live your human essence, your human existence as a human, and and to know that this part of you, this galactic portion or aspect that you are, is a part of your higher self as well. They're saying that there's like a part of your soul on the other side that is still connected with your galactic team, and like an aspect of this soul is here on earth. So you're always connected with them. And when you go to sleep at night and you connect with your higher self, you also connect with your galactic team. They're also saying you connect with us in meditation. And they're saying you do light language. Do you do light language? If not, you're going to. And then that's what I got.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was something.
Interesting. Fascinating. Akela, the picture that they gave to me, let's see if I can, well, it's not much of a picture, but they showed me a triangle. Oh, that's not going to work with the light. Anyway, they showed me a triangle, like a pyramid. So it's dimensional. And then they were showing me the foundation. They were saying that you are, in essence, a part of this foundation, and that you came in the continuation of this energy that must be maintained on the planet. Fascinating stuff. And then it just kind of stopped for a minute, and they were directed me to a card in Denise Lynn's Sacred Forest. So I drew a card off the top, and it's the Forest Temple, which I thought was pretty, oh gosh, sorry everybody. Pretty there. Pretty interesting because of the pyramid, and now this is about a temple. So let me just really quickly grab this and go into what, oh, and see, it opened right up to it. So there you go. That's your message. Okay, so the end message of this is meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your energy is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting more and more. You can see situations from all points of view. Ooh, see, that ties into that three-dimensional pyramid. Wow. Okay. And the final message is the spirit of the forest temple says to you, positive changes are coming. You are lightening up. You feel buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, and they're being replaced by incredible new paths. Ooh, I like that. That's powerful.
Yes. Wow. Well, Akila, wow. As I was tuning into your spirit, everything that these ladies said makes sense. And I actually only have a very short message, but your spiritual team just let me know that there is, you and this team are going to be meeting with a council. A council is coming in to talk to you. And since I didn't know this council, I asked, what is the name of this council that's coming in? And it is the Council of Lightworkers.
Ooh.
So they are coming in to give you more messages. I believe you will receive the message from them in meditation. So I think this is not, I think that you're going to know about this rather than like in your sleep and you may not remember. I do think that that they have a council because you are part of that energy holding space on this earth to help light workers do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you are one yourself too, but okay, well that's what I got. Just expect that you're going to get some either big download or something really, really soon. So
Excellent. And she has that deck, so that's interesting.
yeah, that's fabulous. Well, Akila, if you can, it would be lovely if when you get that download, you could share with us a little bit, like, what do they want you to do? What I have been finding, I don't know about you ladies, but I would say at least about a year ago, like a lot of the readings I gave had people working with councils. And now I'm starting to, even though it's been a whole year, starting to get the feedback from the
Oh.
council work. So it may be a while, but it's very interesting. Let's see. Pooja is still hanging on, so let's take Pooja's question so she can go to bed. So Pooja asks, may I have a message from my father following my spiritual path? How would I or will I be able to survive? That worries me. My family also has questions this to me and don't have an answer to that. So, okay.
So, what I heard for you, Pooja, right away is to trust. And just because the family members may not be able to see the way of um, monetary or materialistic support from the spiritual path that you want to take, it's it's not it's not it's going to be in conjunction with something else. So you'll either be teaching, or you'll be doing healing, or you'll be doing something in the way that instructs others. You may even do some get a little bit more into either acupuncture or hands-on type of healing, something that is in conjunction with this, that would help you with this monetary or materialistic type of support that your family is looking for. And your survival is, it's almost like the spirit realm will find a way to support you, and you may even find a group or a partner or some other people that you can share resources and make it better for yourself. It's very difficult for family members to see sometimes, and it's not anything where you would become, filthy rich over. It's definitely a work of service, a work of selflessness, and a work of devotion. But I do understand that your needs will be met, and that's what I understand. But I do feel as though you also have some sort of something else in conjunction with that, and I feel as though it's some sort of a healing. You could even do like feng shui, like a interior design, or you could do, animal heal. There's another aspect of this that you're going to be using in conjunction with in order to help you with your survival, so to speak. How about you, ladies?
Wow, Pooja, I got a powerful message for you. Wish I could show it to you. I have a beautiful painting, a beautiful piece of artwork of animal totems on my wall. Very beautiful, but I felt that group feeling again. But what I heard was, Pooja, reimagine yourself. You are not what people tell you you are. You are not what people expect of you. You are not what your friends say you are. reimagine yourself. Go into a soft, quiet place and just feel your own awareness. They're telling me that you are very powerful, that you have that light within you. But sometimes we let what other people say and do cloud our vision, and we can't spend that time because we're busy. But making that time would be so important for you right now. And that's kind of what these beautiful animal totems are telling me, that you've got lots of spiritual help on the other side waiting to help you. Just acknowledge who you are, the powerful spirit inside you, the soul that came to this planet with a purpose. And that whole grouping of those totems also, I resonated with Jean's message. When you start to really visualize who you are, you're going to vibrate that. And the people who are going to be part of your new group, your new family, your new support will come to you. They're saying, bring it to you. You radiate it out and it comes back to you. So try to spend that time and really see who Pooja is. Who does Pooja feel like she is? What are your possibilities? I think they're pretty huge, because they really showed me a bright light inside of you. And I think you've got a very bright future. Believe in your soul and yourself and your destiny. Ooh, they just gave me that one.
Well, I actually saw the same thing. I saw you on a path, and you were draped in white. You were draped like a holy woman, with a over your head, like a veil, and like a holy woman on a path,
Cool.
going on their mission. And they showed me them wrapping up food for you and tucking it under your cloak, and other kinds of food, and tucking it on your cloak to sustain you, to keep you going. So it feels like they understand that others cannot understand the journey you're going on.
Yeah.
They know that. They know that others can't, and they want you to have the strength and the sustenance to keep going. It seems like the path will be lonely for a little while, that it's just you on this path, nobody understanding. But then I saw the path just absolutely lighten up and bloom and just become so unbelievably fertile, that I think you just have a little ways to go. It is a solitary path for a little while, where the people don't understand you and you have to go. The only other thing is, they said, if you are forced to get a job eventually, because you're a little bit worried about the survival, they're saying choose the job that is as close to what you want. So let's say you're saving animals, then try to work for some place like a veterinarian, or some place that's saving animals, as whatever way you can work there. Maybe you know how to use computers, or maybe you know how to be the receptionist or something. And I'm not saying it's animals. I'm just saying you know your mission. So you are blessed to know your mission.
Yes.
And people won't understand you. I'm sure, like, at first, nobody understood Mother Teresa and people like that. They had to journey a long time by themselves. Nobody knew. No, everybody probably, if I remember right, Mother Teresa had a very wealthy family, I think. And I may have gotten that wrong, but I heard that nobody understood what she was trying to do. Why would you do that? That's you a little bit. You have a little bit of a lonely path for a little while, and then everything's going to bloom. It's going to be great. So
Beautiful.
thank you, Pooja.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as these were giving your readings, I had the instant feeling that she could also do writing, either write fiction or nonfiction, whatever you feel guided to, but definitely writing poems, whatever it is, but something creative, something that comes from you, and you have it inside of you. You
Yes.
have it inside of you, and just share
Mhm.
it. And I see Wisdom Seeker Joan is here. Hi,
Hey,
Joan.
Joan.
Thanks for coming by. So nice to see you.
Yeah. So, yep, look at that. Writer, I'm glad you put that in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
She will
Oh,
work on that part. Good, because you know what?
good.
I think it's very hard to go on a path that other people around you don't resonate
Yes,
on
it
or
is.
believe in. But if you know that's you, then please, please keep going. Um, you've been called to this, and it's, I think, going to be amazing. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
well, ladies, it's been an hour,
I can't believe it.
and I know this has flown flown by. So, can you do one more question?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take Susie 007's question.
Ah,
She would like us to read on her dog Joey, who passed 10 years ago.
mm.
Oh.
Susie, I would like a little bit of feedback. If your dog was white, mostly white with like brown or gray ticking on it, like spotting a little bit, I would love to know that.
I feel like he was a full dog, like a sort of like round around the center, and I feel like he was very lovable, and he had like these eyes that would melt ice, just eyes that would
Oh,
have so much emotion in them, and you could see right through his eyes into his soul. I feel as though that
Mhm.
I just he's very dedicated, almost a little too clingy. Like sometimes he wouldn't want to be alone, or wouldn't want to be in the other room, or would, yipe if you left or something. I'm not sure if he was a little clingy, but he's kind of telling me that is I don't know. I kind of feel like he wanted to come back into your life again. Um, he's saying that you two went through a lot together, and that you two had an understanding and a collaboration of hearts. He's saying that
Oh,
he went through some tough times that you helped him through, and you went through some tough times that he helped you through. But he seems to be quite full breasted, even like just full around like the shoulder area. I'm not sure if he was wider around there, but the eyes and let me see. Tell me what you want to say to Susie, Joey. He's saying he's still around you.
mhm.
I'd have to get my pendulum out. Okay. So Shih Tzu, black and white, and yes, he was very attached. So, what did you ladies get? I'll check with my pendulum and see if there's anything else.
Well, it was so interesting. I kept feeling the energy of a dog I had, and his name was Little Buddha. And he was a Lhasa Apso. So as you know, Shih Tzus and Lhasa Apsos are very similar. And he was black and white. So I just kind of kept getting that feeling from him. I got the attachment too. It was interesting. He kind of showed me, like when he was little and young and you played a lot together, that you both created a special kind of joy that you had with each other that was really irreplaceable in your life. It was really special. That's kind of what is relaying to me, and that the bond was deep. I just keep feeling like the bond is like, yeah, the bond is deep. That special feeling with each other, the boldness and the. I'm just feeling like it, Joey had a beautiful, strong personality, and yet at the same time, he's not needy, but he's just showing me cuddling up to you, and that you were his source of joy and safety and comfort. That's what he's saying, and boy, beautiful little guy, and it sure made me think of my little Buddha too. Oh, special, our little babies.
Well, I'm going to go all the way to needy, okay?
Okay.
Because even when I saw her question out of the corner of my eye, he bounded in right away. That's how I got stuck on that other question, because he like bounded right in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go completely with needy, because he like jumped in my lap, got his face in my face, started licking me like crazy. And I'm like, wow, you're calm. You're really.
Yeah.
So he absolutely was connected to you in such a way, so excited, just so excited to be with you, that he could make his presence known to me even when I was trying not to read the question. And he had a fabulous life with you. And it seemed he's showing me that he's still around you. And I would be willing to bet money that you hear his little claws on your hardwood floor, like as he's going. I think you sometimes hear him, and he's showing me that you feel him get on the couch. I think not maybe your bed, but I think it's the couch. That you know when my spirit animals get on my bed, I feel them jump up and kind of rock the bed a little bit, and then he's saying he makes himself known there. He does make himself known for sure. Oh, okay. And Joey says he'll bark you in too. He didn't know that was an option, but he's up for that. He's up for that. So, okay. I just love it that they're still our companions. They're still, they were meant to come to us. It wasn't an accident. So, love from Joey.
Oh.
Yeah. What a loving dog that was. Just such a loving dog. Okay, ladies, it has been so fun, so much fun. And to everybody who didn't get their question answered, we will be on again. We will all be around in different things. Jean, if they wanted to ask their question to you, where would you be next?
I'll be on later on this evening with Ginger Faye. She's going to be on my channel with me, and we're just going to be doing regular spirit guide questions, regular psychic and medium questions. And this is our fun Friday night with Ginger Faye and myself. We did have a really wonderful dragon series that just ended recently, so we may be doing a little bit of residual over that if called on. But yeah, that'll be at 6:30 this evening, and I'll be on again tomorrow, and sorry, let me just see. I have my wrong thing up. I marked the Spirit Whisperer is going to be with me tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. And I also have Daphne and Stacy. We're going to be doing a follow-up over on the abundance, the flower essence abundance event that they had, and a follow-up over it. I don't have the words right in front of me, but it was a really interesting event, and so that's my very busy weekend later on today and tomorrow.
Wow.
Wow. That's a lot.
Busy,
And so that's a
busy
lot
lady.
of chances. Yeah, a lot of chances to ask a question. You, Terry, where can people catch you next?
Well, as we talked about, I'll be on Monday, April Fool's Day, with the Wisdom Circle, and that's going to be at 5 Eastern. And oh, wait, no, I got the wrong one. 4 Eastern. Thank you. And 1 Pacific. And then I'll be on doing reading solo on Wednesday, and that's the 3rd of April, and that will be at 3 Mountain. So that one will be at 5 Eastern. I'll put that together quickly. And then just watch our community boards, because we're always coming up with new guests. I'm waiting on some guests to answer whether they want to be on the show or not. And if you go to our channel up at the top, you'll see live and recordings, and then you'll see community. And you'll get those messages from all of us letting you know what's going on. And I just want to say blessed Easter to you all. Just a wonderful, wonderful rain of spring blessings to fall on you all. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Well, if you want to hear more from me, the next time or ask a question, I'm going to be on Sunday at 10 Pacific with Allie Martin. And the questions will be open then. And then, of course, I'll be on Monday in the Wisdom Circle with these lovely ladies. Mm-hmm. And Tuesday, I have the Akashic Healing Series. And I don't know absolutely for sure what the healing is going to be about, but they have started to talk to me about anxiety. So it's probably going to be about anxiety, healing anxiety. So,
yeah. And if the last one one you did, Terry, on jealousy was very powerful. And that was, it's on her channel if you want to check, or on this channel, Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. And it was just this past Tuesday we did, or she did the jealousy one, which was really very powerful. So if anybody didn't get a chance to see that, it's worth watching. And they're short. They're not very long. So but they're very powerful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anywhere from between 30 minutes and 40 minutes usually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm really interested in this anxiety because they're showing me some new way. I mean, usually they have a certain method of healing stuff, and they're showing me some different things. And I'm like, okay, let's see if I can go with this and embrace it. So, okay, well, everybody, we will see you again. And thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Thanks, Terry. Bye, everybody.